How about
Bob?
skip through all this?
People coming?
I don't know, we'll give him a couple minutes. I thought Malcolm would be here, but then I'm thinking he may not get here till.
Susie?
Hmm?
Susie?
They all got the same emails, I don't.
Okay.
I must have, yeah.
Got the same emails.
A little bit ahead of the gun there. Hi, BJ.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm glad you could get up and get here. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll give Susie another minute.
Pretty sure I was 4 minutes early last time, and she said, nice of you to join us.
Well, I'll let you take care of that. Put your boxing gloves on. Shoot. There's Judy. Right? Let's see how she did here. Oh, yeah.
Right on the dot.
Yeah.
5:45.
Nice of you to join us. I believe I was early to the last meeting, and you said nice of you to join us, and you're 1 minute late.
Start at 5:45, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I was hurrying.
Not a problem.
Sorry.
All right, well, I think we'll go ahead and get started here. It is 5, well, depending on what clock we look at, we'll go with 5:47. We'll start the Finance Committee meeting. We've got 2 items on the agenda. The first one is, basically, it's a clerical error that we want to get corrected in case the people that are on our Board of Zoning Appeals want to get paid. For whatever reason, it didn't get transferred into the gateway. And what we'll do is we have some miscellaneous funds in the city council budget. You should have gotten the information on that. We'll transfer $3,000 out of the miscellaneous council and move that into the line item for board members under the BZA. We generously passed the ordinance last month to raise them to $50 a meeting, so I guess we should be able to pay. Anybody have any concerns or questions about the transfer of appropriations? Okay with moving this to the meeting then? Okay. Very good, thank you. All right. All right. The second item on the agenda is the grant for application for the Memorial Center. And just to kind of recap what that does, I sent you an outline of what we're looking to get quotes on. With the roof on the Memorial Center now, the idea would be to analyze the environmental situation with the inside of the building. So we'd be looking at checking the asbestos, getting a survey or an estimate on the asbestos issues, the radon issues, and the lead issues within the building. Malcolm has put together, he's done some research and estimates that it would cost us about $9,000 when we put this out. He's got a list, and I believe he got a couple names from Matt Llewellyn also that we'll send a request for proposals to. But with that, we've been researching the possibility of a small grant from Indiana Landmarks where we could possibly get $3,500. And so that if we were to get that, the cost would approximately be $5,000 to $6,000. So basically, the hope was that we could move that resolution forward to the council meeting, have that funding in place so that we could go ahead and put the RFPs out to have that work done. Anyone have any questions or concerns about getting that done? Okay.
Does that, well, never mind. I was gonna ask where it comes from our Memorial Home line item, right?
Yeah, no, it's, the resolution states it would come from the ARP funds,
Okay.
and we just.
Did those?
You
Yep.
just approved.
Yeah.
I wonder, why do you have to why do you have to put out an RFP if the amount is so low?
Well, he's just gonna get 2 or 3 estimates, just make sure that we get qualified. He's gonna send, they've got, from what I understand, him and Matt put together a list of names that they felt were properly certified to do the work, and to send it out to him just to get more than one. It's just good practice. Any questions or concerns? Okay, so we'll move that, and also at the same time, I wanted to just, we put the resolution in there. We've got a team of citizens actually working towards, getting, they are digging into different grants and possibilities for us on how we can use those grants to benefit the future of the Memorial Home. And all this resolution that we put together says is that it would give them the ability to go out and research. There's Malcolm Gerald, Vicki Bird is working with Malcolm. They've gotten Deb Parcells at Indiana Landmarks is kind of working with them on this. So basically, there's a group, and they would go out. They've been researching different grants, and what they would do is, if they think a grant would fit, like the next step in this process, they bring it to council, discuss the grant and what it would cover, and then what the match would be that we'd have to consider to apply for that grant. So they couldn't do anything without the funding in place, but they'd be doing a lot of the legwork for us. All right. Any questions or? Okay. All right, everybody in favor of moving these forward? Yes. Perfect, thank you.
Closing it?
Yep, we'll go with 5:52. Got a couple minutes till the council meeting. And what I might do when I'm going to guess that Malcolm thinks the meeting was at 6, so maybe we'll have him in public comments, kind of go over some things that they've been working on. But, okay. Did we get a sign-up sheet up for public comment or anything like that? Okay.
Services.
And housekeeping.
I hope I don't have anything on it. You should have said block. That's like you got like 4 things, man. I was like, I don't think you do. You're fine. He does. That is funny though. It's about there.
Is that big?
Well,
How many times has that been reset?
a lot. A lot. When Carl was here, I think it was every meeting.
Clock's
Yeah.
No, I heard that she's got pneumonia.
Yeah, I heard it's, she like resigned and then has just like never shown up again. Like,
Well,
so,
I know John Michael was gonna meet with a couple board members when he meet
Yeah.
today, and he
was today.
messaged me to tell me that he has pneumonia.
well, they were gonna meet with her because she said that she was going to
Right,
resign, but then just kind of fell off.
That's
But
kind
nobody's
of,
like,
kind of what John Michael said.
yeah.
So we were gonna let her know she's been terminated. That's sad. thought
I know.
Exactly. I'm ready for it.
You're a little late.
Late to the party.
I missed about 360 days.
Where are you, sir?
I'm just waiting on the clock. See, that clock up there is going to confuse people. Good evening. It is Monday, January 6th, 2025. I'm Mayor Chris Martin calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Common Council. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Dave Morris.
Present.
Susie Walmsley. Scott Peedy. Present. Haley Zinsmaster.
Present.
Cameron Austin.
Present.
Chris Howard.
Present.
BJ Cox.
Present.
Let's start with the approval of minutes for the December 2nd, 2024 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
BJ Cox.
Yes.
Chris Howard.
Yes.
Cameron Austin.
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Yes.
Scott Peedy.
Yes.
Susie Walmsley.
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Next is the approval of minutes for the December 18th, 2024 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Howard.
Yes.
BJ Cox.
Yes.
Cameron Austin.
Yes.
Scott Peedy.
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Yes.
Susie Walmsley.
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Yes.
All right. Reflecting on 2024, we face challenges that were often fueled by misinformation, especially regarding immigration in our community. Despite these obstacles, we've not only overcome but excelled. This year, with the development of a new public relations platform, we are poised to increase accurate information and combat misinformation effectively. I have organized a dedicated committee to bridge the gap between misinformation and truth on immigration. This initiative aims to educate our community on the positive impacts of immigration, especially in manufacturing-focused regions like ours. We are committed to dispelling racist and bigoted myths and fostering an environment of inclusivity and understanding. Our community's potential is vast, and it's time we step into that potential with confidence and innovation. So for the citizens of Logansport, I'm asking everyone to please avoid the negativity in 2025 and let's continue the train on the tracks. Thank you. All right, reports from committees, boards, and commissions.
Yes, January 6th, we had a Finance Committee meeting at 5:45 where we talked about correcting the error with the BZA budget and about funding for the Memorial Center environmental radon and the radon surveys, and also on the resolution to have Friends of the Memorial Center have the ability to research and present possible grant funding to the council for approval. That's it. Both resolutions are on tonight's agenda.
Any other reports from committees, boards, and commissions? All right, on to old business, ordinance 2024-33. Councilman Cox.
Ordinance 2024-33, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, amending Resolution 2009-07, which established a petty cash checking account for the Logansport Parks Department, specifically Dykeman Park Golf Course. Reading, Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on ordinance 2024-33.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley,
Yes.
Cameron Austin,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Yes.
All right, ordinance 2024-33 passes on its second reading. On to new business, resolution 2025-101. Councilwoman Wamsley.
Resolution 2025-101, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, authorizing funds for the agreement between the Cass County Sheriff's Department and the City of Logansport Police Department relative to Caliber Public Safety Records Management Software. I move for a vote on the first reading of Resolution 2025-101.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
BJ Cox, Cameron Austin,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-101 passes. Resolution 2025-102. Councilman Howard.
Resolution 2025-102, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, transferring appropriations from the City Council Miscellaneous Fund to the Board of Zoning Appeals. Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on Resolution 2025-102.
Second?
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Cameron Austin.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-102 passes. Ordinance 2025-01. Councilman Morris.
Ordinance 2025-01, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, amending ordinance 9742, the establishment of the Department of Parks and Recreation and its governing board. I'd ask for a vote on first reading of ordinance 2025-01.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Dave Morris, Cameron Austin,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-01 passes on its first reading. Resolution 2025-103. Councilman Petey.
Resolution 2025-103, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, authorizing Friends of the Logansport Cass County Memorial Center to act as the city's agent in pursuing grants and funding for the rehabilitation of the Memorial Center. Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on Resolution 2025-103, please.
Second.
Any further discussion?
I'd like to ask, Malcolm, would you like to come up and say anything on this? Evidently, I didn't make it clear that we had our finance meeting earlier tonight, and we went ahead and discussed these, but if you had something you wanted to Malcolm is one of the heads of this.
I really didn't come with anything to say, but I'll be happy to add some color to what's being discussed. We've identified about, the Friends of the Memorial Center have identified about 20 or so different grant opportunities that we've been screening. We oftentimes not sure about the eligibility, whether either because of what, the requirements are for the grant. So we need to communicate with them and are certain whether or not there's we're eligible before going forward, or whether it makes sense, or whether there's too many strings attached to make it worthwhile. So we wanted to speak with some authority to these folks without making any commitment on the part of the city. And in fact, we've been working through a process whereby we would, have a clearinghouse for those discussions and get approvals for anything that would, through the council, through the treasurer's office, through the grant department there, to do everything, appropriately. So that's it. We're just kind of excited to finally be getting some headway with that building. And it's just been in fits and starts over the past 14 years, right? So anyway, there's a little glimmer of light that we might be able to get some meaningful work done this year.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Malcolm.
All right. Call for question.
Haley Zensmaster,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley,
Yes.
Cameron Austin.
Yes. Resolution 2025-103 passes. Resolution 2025-104, Councilman Austin.
Resolution 2025-104, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, appropriating ARP fiscal recovery funds for environmental testing at the Memorial Center at 706 East Market Street. Mr. Mayor, I ask for a vote on Resolution 2025-104.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Haley Zensmaster,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Cameron Austin,
Yes.
Susie Wamsley,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Chris Howard.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-104 passes. Ordinance 2025-02, Councilman Howard.
Ordinance 2025-02, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, approving a change in rates and charges of the Logansport electric utility. It's the first reading. Ask for a vote on ordinance 2025-02.
Second.
Any further discussion?
I think that these exhibits need to be marked on this ordinance because there's a lot of them, and they're already marked for the way that Greg Toth was using them when he was presenting them to us, so I would like to have them marked so that when you're reading this ordinance, they'll be easy to follow.
Susie?
We got it.
Yeah.
No, not before.
I say it's not
Yeah,
on
we fixed
this.
it today when Dave.
You're like, wait a minute.
I know what I'm reading.
Yeah. I came in and spoke with him about it
Yeah, we
today
got
so we
it.
could get it fixed.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other discussion?
Like to say on this?
No. No. Thanks to Chris, Haley, and Dave, we spent a lot of time working on this, and I think we came to a nice resolution for not just the ratepayers, but the citizens of Logansport. So thanks for all your work and help. I appreciate it.
Any other discussion? All right, call for question.
Chris Howard,
Yes.
Haley Zensmaster,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Scott Petey,
No.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Cameron Austin,
No.
Susie Wamsley.
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-02 passes on its first reading. All right, public comments. Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for us. All right. Seeing none, council member comments?
couple. Get my notes here so I don't forget what I was going to tell you. All right. Well, I'm trying to look ahead so that department heads as well as council members maybe know. Monday, January the 20th is a holiday. That would have been the day I would have liked to have had the Finance Committee meeting, so I will check with Mindy tomorrow and ask her about Wednesday, January 22nd. So, because the next council meeting, I believe, is on February the 3rd. They give us time to prepare any paperwork we'd need for that meeting. And I just want to say out loud to Malcolm and all the people that have been working with Malcolm and Susan, these people are volunteering their time. They're putting quite a bit of time into this, and it's exciting from a council perspective to see the community kind of stepping up on this action with the Memorial Center, and they're really getting some good things done. And I look forward to all the success, hopefully, that we'll have with the development of the Memorial Center. And the other thing, Travis isn't here, Ed isn't here. I think the agreement that they put together for the Caliber software is going to be a great asset to the city and the county. And, I just think that's a great thing for the city to have people communicating together like that and working together. I see more and more of that all the time, so just wanted to give them a shout out.
I just wanted to take 1 second to say that we've completed our first year. I've completed my first year on city council. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. We have some really nice things coming to Logansport with our new farmers market, international farmers market. That was a lot of people that put that work together. And I also think the new housing development we have coming, I know that Jake Pomasol has been working hard on that. And I think the Logansport is really headed in the right direction. And I don't know that you know it, but, we spend a lot of time doing this job. It's not just one meeting a month and we're sitting here for an hour. It takes a lot of time to do this properly, and I really appreciate everyone's work. So thank you.
Good comment. I was driving the truck the other day. I was very proud to hear the Logansport Iron Horsemen. I assume that's the pro basketball team in Logansport. They're advertising for local talent on 102.3.
Yep. Thank you. Yes, we will have updates very soon on that as well. So, yeah, we're kind of finalizing everything and getting everything going, and so we'll have an announcement for the community soon on that. Yep. All right. Any other council member comments? All right. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. Seeing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Call for question.
Dave Morris. Yes. Haley Zunzemaster.
Yes.
BJ Cox.
Yes.
Scott Petey.
Yes.
Cameron Austin.
Yes.
Susie Wamsley.
Yes,
Chris Howard.
Yes.
We are adjourned. Have a great night.
thank you.